Good evening and welcome to our coverage from Docklands Stadium. You join us for this T20 match between Puducherry and the Lions. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only Lord Gower.
Hi Mike, thanks for that intro. Earlier I took a look at the conditions for the day, and looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first though. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Great work, David. Two captains are in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss. Right, so we're ready to... get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Solid defence, very compact.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yep. Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Very nice running there, nothing too fancy, just good solid running to get things started.
Right out of the middle.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Middle that one. Great timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. Puducherry are none for 16. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Misses everything.
Oh, that's a spot. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Too full. Got what it deserved.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. raced away to the boundary.
Yeah.
Got right in behind it.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Drives and misses everything.
Curran with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Puducherry are none for 23. Ferguson from the university end.
Oh, that's a spot.
Head shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Beaten on the drive.
Nice ball.
That looks like an attempt to drive that one away, but poor timing and missed everything.
Well bowled.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Oh, nice bowl.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Catch it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
5 runs in that over. Puducherry are none for 28. They'll get at least 1. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yes.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Oh, that's a spot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Finds the edge. Loud shout. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Chapman is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Chapman ready to face their first ball. really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over, and a very good one it was. They get the breakthrough, not once, but twice. Brilliant bowling. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Ferguson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Oh, nice ball.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Tricky, well played. Good pickup, big chance.
Yeah.
A direct hit, and this could be gone. Ferguson ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Quick onto that in the infield. Strong appeal. Gone right through the defences.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Good bowling.
That stop, great catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? The field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. There'll be runs here. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak. On the scoreboard.
A few moves made in the field.
Oh, nice ball.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yeah.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Oh, that's hit them. And at pace. Looked painful. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yeah.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Edged. Brilliant. Bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Some adjustments to the field.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Yes.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yes.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
There's a chance if this hits. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Adair into the attack now, from the university end.
Yep. To the keeper.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. Some adjustments to the field.
Yes.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah, yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run-out in the first place.
Yep, yep.
That flew to the boundary. This innings is building nicely and now closing in on a half century. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Russell. The pace bowler coming into the attack.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. A couple on offer here.
Yeah, yep. Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run-out. Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Misses everything.
Oh.
I Say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Over. Puducherry are 5 for 85. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Oh, nice ball.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Oh, ball.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Puducherry are 5 for 90. Russell from the press box end.
A few moves made in the field.
Cornwall has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping. They can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Solid defence, very compact.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Nicked it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Hazelwood ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Huge appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Bryan won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Wait, yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Bryan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Du Plessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Big appeal.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Decisive running might have got them 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. Bryan shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Negated the spin well there. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
got right in behind it.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Catch it!
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Cornwall has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Finds the edge. Strong appeal. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
The new batsman heading out to the crease at number 10.
White was nowhere near the ball. Fortunate that it didn't take a stump with it.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep. Oh, that's a spot. No.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though. They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Wasn't a bad ball. Got it short enough, but they were onto it so early. Pivoted onto the back foot and punched it away behind square.
Bowled in! Beauty, absolute beauty.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep. No.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
Massive chance.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Keep it!
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. Oh, that's a spot. Yep. Oh, nice bowl.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
4 runs added in that over. Puducherry are 9 for 125.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Just threw the shot too early. Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Yes.
Edge. What a ball.
A bit of a change-up in... the field now. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Good bowling.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Yes.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off. Cornwall has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keep it.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Drives and misses everything.
Just threw the shot too early.
Well bowled.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
big edge.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. Very nice running there. Nothing too fancy. Just good solid running to get things started.
Good bit of timing there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yes.
Nicely played.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Catch him.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep. Catch him.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Over. The Lions are non-28. Hetmeyer comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Misses everything.
Hazlewood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yep. Go.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact.
Go!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Keeper!
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Make it work.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
That's the over. The Lions are none for 35. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way. Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Kelly shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Caught,
Yes.
gone.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Hit high. Gone for not many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Got all of it, and for 6.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Good ball, fella.
The slower ball just missed the bat and the stumps.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Hazelwood from the press box end. Super piece of timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Leave it up there.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wing.
Nice shot, runs possible. There's trouble here.
Yep, yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
No!
Nice shot.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yep. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
That's it. Great shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Caught. Yeah! What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper. Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach. That was a good slower ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
5 runs added there. The Lions are 2 for 74. The right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end. Great shot, great timing.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Got that away nicely.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Couldn't have played that any better.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Loud shout. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. The Lions are 2 for 87. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Chapman is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the university end.
Yes. No!
There's a run here, surely.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
Catch it!
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Roy didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6. Good return, back from the deep.
A couple on offer here. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Head, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yes.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Got to the boundary, last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep.
Hit it! Confident appeal. Could it be? Fantastic catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Got right in behind it.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. White coming into the attack from the university end.
Yep.
Make him work.
No!
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Yep. No!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yes. 4.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Pads that away. Big appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. That's pitched outside leg, and so it will remain not out. Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out. Missing everything, and so it will stay not out.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Not quite sure what they were trying there. Got the line completely wrong, and the wide's been called.
Yep.
Very fluid batting into the 90s at about a runner ball. Just needs to keep settled and not think too much about the century.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Well, that single edges the score closer to the 100. Looking a bit nervous now, and you've got to control those nerves and remember to play each ball on its merits.
Catch it.
Well placed, should get a single. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Russell, whose first task is getting themselves settled. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Nicely played.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in...